lovely Leos, and I'm reading for you today from Avalon. We're going to take a look at the best way for the highest and best good of our lovely Leos to handle the current energies that are coming at you. So, Spirit, clear, concise messages today for our lovely Leos. And we have got the Ace of Cups. So this is brand new beginnings in love coming in for you. This is lovely. It's like a fresh new start in those feelings and emotions. And next to it, we've got the Four of Cups in a reverse. And the advice from that really is, you know, that time of concern about a situation, perhaps the apathy you've felt for this situation, well, it's done now. And I get the feeling that because you've taken this time out to really feel into something quite deeply, something that hasn't best pleased you, you know, the universe can offer you this new love. I don't know if it's a new love, a romance, a friendship. Oh, look, here we go. And it's coming in fast. So well done for you for doing the introspection. I feel that the universe did offer you a gift for all the work that you've done and that you've received it. And it's all coming in quite quickly. So there's this huge big rush of love coming towards you. You know that feeling of love. You've invited it in. You've gone, I will receive this newness. It can be self-love. It could be that you've got a new pet, a new puppy dog's come into your life, that the family are returning home for the holiday season. Whatever it is, embrace it. And I think you've worked through any blocks you had, you know, within yourself to allowing this new love in, and you are going to receive it. It's going to come in quite quickly. The only warning here with the Knight of Cups is it can come in and go out quite quickly again. So maybe it is family coming for Christmas, the kids are coming home or something like that. But, you know, well done you. Well done you for accepting this cup of love, doing what inner healing work you had to do to, you know, stop the blocks or to clear the road. I get the feeling you've kind of cleared the road for this new love to come in. So any animosity or ill feelings you've ever had with anybody, you've let it all go now, and it's coming towards you with that beautiful new feeling. You know, it's that overflowing of the chalice. You know, that divine emotional and spiritual abundance. And it's just there, it's waiting for you to receive it. Here it is being offered to you, and here it is rushing towards you. I feel like it's coming in quite quickly then. You know, it's because of the meaningful work you've done around a passion project, you know, or a heart-based decision that has really led the way. Anyway, here, we've got some more out here that have just fallen over. So I have the Seven of Swords in reverse, the King of Pentacles, the Devil, and the Star. But the Devil's in reverse, which is wonderful. So with the Seven of Swords in reverse, I think you've moved strategically. You have opened yourself to receiving, or you've done the clearing and healing work around, and you opened yourself to this receiving. You've seen, like I said, and it's rushed in. And the Seven of Swords is sort of the end of any lies or trickery or self-deception that you had going on. So perhaps you realized that you needed to deal with things in a better way, with more love, to bring more love into your life. So you made this little strategic plan here, and you've been putting it into motion. And I have a feeling you've simply been putting it into motions with your words, with positive words that have made people sort of embrace you. I think whilst you were doing that introspection, you were able to look at any self-deception and allow that truth to come up. You know, this Seven of Swords in reverse, it can be that you've really worked honestly with yourself, and you're going to prevent any self-sabotage. And it could be this self-sabotage, you know, thread that had been running throughout your life, where every time you got close to, you know, that beautiful happiness or whatever it is, things would go wrong and things would go wrong. Well, I think you've really seen light and allowed the new love in. And of course, this brings in the King of Pentacles, who is a very, very stable chap. And we are looking here with the long-term investments of emotionally investing in people as well, I think, given the surrounding cards. You know, he's got a confidence about him, and he has strength and mastery over his material world. He encourages the building of legacy through practical action and ethical leadership. So he's taking really responsible means of creating or ensuring his financial security and stability. Perhaps it's a legacy. And with the devil in reverse, comes a real freedom. The devil is about the chains and shackles and ties we put on ourselves and the need to take them off. And I feel like you have, through this process, freed yourself very much. And it comes from an honesty. You've broken the chains that I think chained and shackled and tied your heart. And I think it could be because you believed lies and the truth has come out about them. And this has given you a whole new emotional opening. I mean, as much as it's grounded practical stability here, it's brought you a real emotional opening. And with the Star card, this is where your hopes and your dreams and your wishes come through. And I think it's being fulfilled here with this new love that's coming into your life. It's coming in quite quickly, quite poetically, quite joyfully. I like it, really creatively. So anything else for our lovely Leos? I know in the last reading, we were looking at issues around, you know, what you're doing with money and all the rest of it, and to stay at a job maybe, or all sorts of choices and decisions around how you're going to create a financial stability for the future. And I think putting yourself in the truth about the situation here and doing the reflection and opening your heart up to love has put you in a stronger financial position, and you've taken the limitations and restrictions off yourself, whatever it was, and it could have been the lies that were keeping you chained up to perhaps an untruth and making you sort of judgmental or something where you shouldn't have been. It's giving you this real sense of freedom. And now your hopes and wishes and dreams can come true. So what else have we got? Oh, I've got two cards just spilling out here. And I have got the Three of Pentacles and the Page of Wands, and this is lovely. So this is the Three of Pentacles, and this is where we really start to work as a team, you know. So whatever the community environment was that the story related to, it's going to work. It's going to work where the master teaches the apprentice the old and traditional ways as much as the apprentice teaches the master new modern technologies. If you think of it that way, how we sort of flow back and forwards between us, our knowledge and our wisdom, and we learn and we grow through it. And we grow throughout our whole lives if we're wise and we allow ourselves to. And the Page of Wands, there's an innocence to this. This is though this new creative energy is coming, it's coming through innocently, because it's coming from this fresh new perspective of love and from the heart. Whatever was clouding us or holding us back, perhaps these secrets and lies that have been exposed, we can now come at the situation from a softness, from a gentleness, from an innocence. You know, once we've done that inner healing, which this is the completion of that inner healing work, then we can start fresh and innocent and from a much, much sweeter place, but still with the king there being a master of how to handle the situation. how to handle their stability, their security. You know, he can be known for being a little bit cold, a little bit hard-hearted, but he is, you know, doing what's the best for his community, because he's got enough to look after them all. And this is the point where his wishes come true. And family, I want to say, is this for a workplace situation? Yeah, you found your love and your peace at work, and yeah, because whatever was troubling you has been cleared up. Is this a home, family, relationship situation? Yes, and for some people, this will be about letting loved ones that they may have fallen out with back in, and only because, you know, they now see the truth in the situation. Is this to do with a sporting venture, a hobby? Look, it's every single aspect, because it will apply differently to all Leos, but you've done it. You've freed yourself. Freed yourself from negative thought patterns, from limitations, from restrictions, from having a guarded heart. I think that's it. You've dropped the boundaries and the walls from around your heart down, and it's done you the world of good on all levels. You're going to feel so much better. And I think it's going to work. Your dreams will come true. You will find that beautiful space within the community, the home, the family, the workplace, whatever it is. You're going to really enjoy this now. This is a lot more positive interaction coming, where there's a sort of, yeah, helping each other. And I like this. And it's going to come from this gentle place of innocence, a brand new, fresh energy. I like it. Brand new creativity. So, what have we got here? We've got the Six of Swords. The whole thing of you softening and doing this inner work. Soften, soften, soften. It's going to take you to calmer waters. So, this time when you're back around these people, I don't think there'll be the friction anymore. I don't think there'll be the you know, that roar that people can have between each other, families can have it. I think you've changed, and you've seen the truth in the situation, so you won't deal with it, because you're coming soft. You watch everybody fall in alignment behind you. They're going to be really pleased about this change. Yeah, and look, put your burdens down. This is going to be the real putting down of the burdens now. You've carried them for a long time. You don't need to carry them anymore. Put them down. It's time. And you do it with this new energy of this softness, this new gentle energy coming in. And there you are. He's walking away. You might be walking away from a situation that was too hard, but you're doing it for your highest and best good. You know, you still stood upright. You still have your integrity. It's more like you've graduated from the situation than you're abandoning it or you're quitting or anything like that. You know? And you're walking away. You're walking away to the next adventure in life, that next highest and best good. I think you're going somewhere amazing for you, because you've completed this journey successfully, and you've done it with your own healing of your own heart. And then we've got the Queen of Cups. Again, she's the nurturer. She cares for everybody around you. She's the one who will make sure that the table's full of food, you know, and everybody's felt warmth. The hearth is gorgeous. She has firm enough boundaries that she can be really, really compassionate with people without taking herself out. And then we've got the Queen of Wands. So, yeah, a fire, a passionate energy coming in. Was this Queen of Wands? I thought it was in reverse. Was this meant to be in reverse? Yes, it was. So we're going to read this slightly differently now, the Queen of Wands being in reverse. And this is where we look, yeah, at what you've overcome. I think there's a warning here. Don't overcompensate. You know? Don't mask your vulnerability with aggression or retreat. Yeah? And it encourages honest self-validation and restoring your inner fire without you needing external approval. So this is the healing work that we do from within for ourselves. So we're overcoming things like any insecurity or jealousies that we had. You know, it's time to put them down, let them flow away. And I think you are. I think here it's just flowing away, and you're going to calmer waters. If not, there's a real call for it. real call just to be at peace within yourself. And I think it's going to be a brand new way of being, but it's something you've really always wanted. It's like a dream come true, just to have, you know, soft, gentle, warm family unit that don't have jealousy and anger between one another. And yeah, look, there you are. There's your Nine of Cups. There's your successful... This is you feeling good within yourself. You're going to feel so good about whatever you've chosen to do. And it's fallen out here with the emotions card, which we've just got on the floor. So yeah, ground. Well, this is the call. Ground any emotions you've got. I think there's been a lot in the past where people have flared up and let rip and yelled and taken their anger issues out on everybody else. And it's been love one minute and an argument the next. And it's just been all over the place. And this card really calls to ground those emotions, right? So that you are just in your own space and place. And this is where this true inner peace comes from. I will stay steady and at peace within myself in spite of any turmoil that goes on around me. I won't buy in it. I'm just going to buy into any of it. I'm just going to be this grounded, emotionally safe, stable person. It's a lovely place to be in. And I think that's what you're heading for. And I think it's because you're the one who has chosen it. Enough's enough. I've seen the truth in the situation. I will not engage in any drama anymore. And I'm going to find my true inner happiness. And I think I always read these cards for how does the sign best handle any energies that are coming at them. And we take a look at the energies that have been going on. And then how do we get to that deep inner place of peace and calm? So yeah, grounding any emotions. Not buying into any drama, just be at peace. You'll get all your hopes, wishes and dreams coming true. I think they're well and truly on your way to, and anything that isn't serving that highest and best good is going to get flung out the window now. Yeah, and look, here, this is what we're looking at. This is what the potential has been, or what you've been going through. And it's just broken your heart. Because you've had blindfolds put on you. Your heart shut down. Any fire and passion, it feels like it's been coming at you with aggression. And just sword stabbed into you. I feel like there's just always been a flare-up of drama going on. And everybody's just shut themselves down. I think they're all a bit broken-hearted. Shut themselves down because they refuse to see the truth. And they refuse to open their heart because it probably all hurt too much. You know, this anger and aggression, and I feel like, yeah, there's been massive fights coming on. And that's why there's this real strong call from the universe to see the truth and be at peace. You know, and when we go into that deep inner peace, then we can come out of survival mode, out of fear, and we can step into love. But we can't do it while people are angry with us and just trying to one-up each other and stab each other in the heart and you know, put others down to make themselves feel big. It's a tragic way to be. But I think it happens to people if they've had trauma in the past. And you can go into like a survival mode where you're in fear and you're so frightened of everything, and then you'll mask it all with ego and run around, pretend everything's fabulous. Oh, I'm just great, everything's fabulous. You're dying on the inside, you know, but you don't want the world to see. This is what is being overcome here. It's an aggression towards one another, a competition, jealousy, anger, whatever's gone on. It's been everything. You've had the lot of it. And you've watched people go through their processes, and you probably watched them become very deeply insecure and heartbroken and feeling really small and worthless as the bigger energies, the ego energies, have trounced and trampled on them. And you've got to find a way to survive in all of this. And I think it's about taking the blinders off and going, oh my God, it's almost back to front to the way I'd always thought it was. I always thought the people being yelled at were the bad people. How about thinking the people doing the yelling, they're the hurt ones that need the healing? And we start to see it the other way around. And when we start to see it the other way around, then we can support those who are soft and gentle and being abused, rather than supporting our abusers. And it's only through the light of truth coming through. And I think if you're in an environment like that, it's very hard to soften, because you'll immediately trigger and go defensive and want to yell at everybody as well, because you're just defending yourself, or you're just broken and you're just keeping the peace and letting everybody yell and walk all over you. Very difficult situation to be in. But I do believe that with the truth coming out and people seeing it for what it is and seeing who is causing the issues, and I think it's going to be the opposite of what everybody previously thought was causing the issues, then you are going to find this inner peace, this happiness for yourself, even if it means walking away from it. I think we discussed that last time. It might be an option to walk away from that drama. Look, a true master can be in the middle of all that drama and be absolute blissful inner peace and not being triggered by it at all. But that takes a lot. That's a really evolved human being. But I think you'll wish for a peaceful environment, even if only over the next short time period. It's really, really going to come true. And I really wish that for you, because we all deserve gentle relaxation, harmony in our homes and in our work lives and all aspects of it. And I really wish that for you. Keep working towards it. I think it's a goal you're really going to achieve. And you deserve big congratulations for every step you take towards trying to achieve that goal as well. Keep working on it. And that's when the love will come in. And that's when the fear will leave. Okay, good luck with everything. Take what resonates with you, leave the rest. Please do like, subscribe and share this channel. And look, if you want to be specific about what you're going through, please do leave a comment below. It really, really does help energetically on so many levels to know that some wisdom is being passed on to help with the healing process for everyone. Thank you so much for listening to me, with lots of love from Avalon.